Welcome to an episode of Into the Lab podcast, where sports analysts and experts dissect the latest news from the NBA and NFL, giving you a unique view on some of the hottest topics around your favorite teams. From the fresh field smells of the NFL to the hardwood courts of the NBA, and possibly your comfy couch for your fantasy football team. Let's see what kind of news the lab is working with today. Here's your host from the Sports Analytics Headquarters in San Antonio, Texas, Ernest Silva.
Welcome to Poke National. My name is Professor Ginkgo, and today we'll be looking at a myriad of different Pokemon species and types to learn a bit more about the world around us. Deep within the heart of the Hoenn region lies Route 117, a serene and secluded road off the beaten path from New Mauville. This unassuming trail leads to a place of wonder and tranquility, the Pokemon Daycare. This haven is not merely a sanctuary for play and grazing, but a vital refuge for preserving Pokemon species with dwindling populations. The skilled staff at this particular farm possess a special expertise in the art of breeding and nurturing Torchic, the fire-type starter choice for Hoenn region trainers. Torchic, also known as the Chick Pokemon, is a fascinating creature. With its unique flame sac inside its belly, it can produce flames that burn continuously and reach temperatures of up to 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit. This fiery ability serves as both a means of defense and a tool for survival in the wild. In the wild, Torchics are known to be feisty creatures, often engaging in battles with one another. Their bright orange plumage intentionally attracts the aggression of other Pokemon, reflecting their competitive nature. However, in this daycare, Torchics are raised to be more calm and amiable compared to their wild counterparts. Despite their innate combativeness, Torchics have a heartwarming trait. When hugged, they emit a toasty warmth, endearing themselves to their trainers. However, their aversion to darkness due to limited visibility highlights their vulnerability in certain environments. Outside of the daycare, Torchics tend to stick close to their trainers, following behind with unsteady steps. This behavior reflects their reliance on human guidance for protection and support. Overall, Torchic presents a captivating blend of fiery resilience and endearing vulnerability, making it a creature we want to preserve at all costs.
What is happening? iTL Poke Protocol is live. I'm your host, Ernest Docky Silva, in the studio. Full house in the studio tonight. Excited to be running. Short episode, only 2 Waffle races tonight. Slow week. We all know Destined Rivals has come out. Prismatic has been hitting hard at Best Buys. And we are in Lotus Pond status here inside the movie studio in beautiful San Antonio, Texas. Tonight's episode brought to you by our community of choice, Poke Planet. Only love the one and only Poke Planet. Love you guys. Matt is ready. Matt, I actually tagged everybody during the Torchic Poke Earth episode. So you are good to go. Relax, enjoy. I believe you are in one of the races tonight. So good luck. 2 races tonight. First one, Prismatic Evolutions, 151 bundles, hosted by Lemmy Carrillo. And then the second featured waffle is Blooming Waters #1 for Keith Pena. What a run it's going to be tonight. A fun day indeed. Today is episode 66, season 6, episode 66, and what's called episode 666. I don't know if that's good or not, but excited here, guys. Excited here. All right, let's get things started. The first race is a dino race. So let me go ahead and bring up the screen here. And we do have Mark in studio tonight. Mark hanging out, watching some Stanley Cup action. Thank you, Mark, for the updated vids for tonight. But we are going to get started with our dyno race. Bringing it up right here on top of your screen. At the top of the poll, David Wolf Duque, Alexander Duran, Matt, there you are, Derek Jackson, Aldair Soto, #rigged, Rudy Faz, Caleb Wimsett, Lisa Carter, Kimley, Megan North making an appearance, Angry Face, forget who that is. And the rest is rinse and repeat. Excited to see a lot of returners here. Good to see you guys. It's been a minute. Trey's birthday went magnificent. Appreciate all the love and support. I saw a bunch of happy birthday Treys coming across my DMs and on my screen. Appreciate you guys. Driving, but this is more important. Thank you, Aldair. You be safe on the road. I don't know if this is more important than driving, but I appreciate you. Very excited, guys. Let's go ahead and put the dynos at the starting line. Everybody has been tagged, so 15-second warning is set. There are your dynos, and more importantly for tonight, let's get things started here for our first waffle. Waffle number 1. Here we go.
It's post time, and they're off.
Here we go. It is time. The dynos are set. Good luck, everybody, from Trainer Matt. On your marks. Get set. Full screen. Let's not forget. Go, and the dynos are off. Here we go. 1.5 minutes on the clock. This is for the Prismatic and 151 bundle set. Waffle number 1 of 2 for the night. 1 minute and 23 seconds. Madface in the lead. Alexander Duran, Rudy Faz also hanging out at the top. Dynos fast group stay like a pack towards the beginning, and they are off. Good luck to everybody. Good to see a bunch of familiar faces. iTL Poke Protocol hosted by Ernest Doc E. Silva. Only possible because all of you are supporters and trusting of our business here in ITL Movie Studios in San Antonio, Texas. Caleb Wimsett hanging out the top with David Wolf Duke, as well as Rudy Faz. Rudy Faz with a couple of dynos in the middle. Bunch of angry faces in the middle as well. Angry faces are funny. I want to put more emojis on there. Let's do that for more races later this week. Good luck to everybody. 40 seconds on the clock. Next one is Blooming Waters. Blooming Waters number 1. Blooming Waters number 2 is currently getting filled. 11 spots left in that race of 30. If you didn't get in on the first one, 30 seconds, and it looks like David Wolf, what I call Duque, but Duke is up at the top. Derek Jackson making a bit of a run. David at the bottom as well. David with a few dinosaurs up at the top. Madface fell behind towards the middle, has one up in the middle. And good luck to everybody. The pack is pulling away here. 15-second mark. Tonight's race brought to you by our community of choice, Poke Planet. The pack fully falling behind. It's anybody's race right here. Rudy Faz with a small lead going towards the 10-second mark. 7 seconds left on the clock. Any last-minute pushes here. Megan North now in with a small lead. Rudy Faz coming up the middle. Who's it going to be? It looks like it's Alexander Duran. Alexander Duran. I was just talking to him, and he said, hey, if you have anything in the studio I want, and I don't. Until now, congratulations, Alexander Duran. Lemmy, Carrillo, and I will put you in a group chat after tonight's episode. Alexander Duran with a come from behind win with a Stegosaurus. Alexander, Rudy, Lisa are your first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Megan North. Congratulations. I like that. Matt Duran coming up with the first win of the night. Congratulations to you right there. We're going to transition into our second race right here on ITL Poke Protocol. Again, sponsored and brought to you by our community of choice, Poke Planet. Join them today, Poke Planet, all one word. If you're watching on another network, go to Facebook, search Poke Planet, answer the questions, and we will let you right in. Join us. We don't want anybody who isn't absolutely trustworthy and serious here in Poke Planet. We appreciate you. Let's transition into our next race. Good luck to everybody. Blooming Waters, our featured one of the night. For race number 2 is going to be Joe Minech. Joe Minech at the top of the poll. Casey King in the second spot. James Gammon in spot number 3. Spot number 4 is Caleb Wimsett. And Megan North taking that 6th spot. Colt Young, double Eddie in the middle at 8-9. Megan again. Joe Clabo making his appearance here. And James Gammon, Caleb Wimsett, Joe Minech. A lot of rinse and repeat, but for 15 spots, we're saying them all. Good luck to everybody in this race. Tags have happened, so 15-second warning is into effect here. Blooming Waters, one of Cassie's favorite. Cassie, excited to see this one. I am too. I love the Blooming Waters boxes. Absolutely treasures. I'm going to save one for me in the future. That's for damn sure. 15 ducks in this race. Minute and a half on the clock. We're going to set the ducks in the water. These ducks are loud and proud. Let's go ahead and start up the queue. This is our featured waffle of the night. 1 minute and a half for our Blooming Waters segment. This specific race brought to you by Alamo City Automotive. Rudy Faz, the man himself. Appreciate him. Wonderful supporter of the show. Featured sponsor for King of the Hill this month. King of the Hill is only 3 weekends away. Don't forget, June 28th and 29th, there will be a post sent out tomorrow showing the hits in those custom packs. Good luck to everybody. Pre-orders do start this weekend. But excited to see everybody back in King of the Hill action. Good luck to everybody. Let's sound the cue. It is waffle time to start up this race.
It's post time, and they're off.
Get set, go. The Quacksters, go. Here we go. Tonight's featured race brought to you by Alamo City Automotive. Get your vehicle looked at today in beautiful San Antonio, Texas. I am your host, Ernest Doc E. Silva, being the host for this race. Given to us by Keith Benya. Minute 15 on the clock. James Gammon with an early Viking lead. James Gammon hanging out at the top. Caleb Wimsett, Joe Clabo, Megan North, Eddie Espinosa, and Casey King also right behind. 1 minute left on this clock in our final featured race of the night. Blooming Waters number 1 for anybody who doesn't win this race. And for those who are watching, you can get into Blooming Waters number 2 for just $5 a spot. 11 spots left in that race after Aaron Lawson took 8 spots just before tonight's show. Cassie says no quacks this time. I get it, Cassie. I get that. No worries. 45 seconds. James Gammon still clinging to that lead. Caleb and James at the top also hanging out. Joe Minach now making an appearance in the top 3. And it's anybody's game. The Trump Duck by Megan North in the middle. Colt Young's Green Hearts Ducks now taking an immediate lead. 30 seconds left. Who's it going to be to take this one? 25 seconds. Joe Clabo now coming up to the blind duck there. And we have Eddie Espinosa with the red-haired duck now in the middle. Joe Minach and the vampire duck now going at the 15-second mark. Who's it going to be? And this is going to be very much a stretch race. Who is it going to be at the top? Minach falling behind, but Minach, the Sherlock Holmes duck at the top, coming in with a clutch come from behind win to beat himself. Joe Minach with a double victory. The Sherlock Holmes duck getting the win. Blooming Waters number 1 going to Joe Minach, Joe, Casey, Joe, Clabo for that matter, Caleb, and James. Your top 5, all 5 different in this race. Congratulations to Joe on that win. Joe might be a first-time winner on ITL. Maybe not. I don't recognize Joe. We won together, but congratulations. Lots of fun there. Joe Minach getting the win in the Blooming Waters. Alexander Duran in the first one. Congratulations to both of you. Very exciting stuff. Let's end tonight's episode on a very positive note. King of the Hill will feature 35 of the best hits over the past 29 years. We have base set 2 Charizard hidden inside custom packs. We have a Moonbreon hidden inside custom packs. We have a ton of hits hidden inside those custom packs. And for some of you who chase that Mewtwo GX in the tube, that is also in a custom pack. You name it, we have it. You can rip it live with me, and we are excited to do that with you guys. Thank you guys so much for being supporters of the show. You can buy your custom packs and all sealed packs for prices at King of the Hill. This week is starting this week and get pre-orders in. We've already had pre-orders started to come in. I told them to hold on. But the episode of King of the Hill is live at Shrine Auditorium in San Antonio, Texas, June 28th and 29th. Get those orders in. Get your chance at winning a Moonbreon this month, the final weekend of the month. And it's my special honored birthday episode. 35 years, 35 great prizes for all of you out there. Thank you guys, our community of choice Poke Planet, for being great supporters of the show. Appreciate all of you watching across multiple platforms. A quick 40 of y'all to hang out with us tonight. Congratulations to Alexander Duran and Joe Minach for tonight's waffle races. We look forward to seeing you guys this weekend for some more Waffles at Close and possibly some King of the Hill orders. We appreciate you guys. Have a great night. I'm your host, Ernest Docky Silva. Peace.